Welcome to Colombia! I just arrived in Cartagena. I had the flight at 6 from Bogota and I'm going to travel like a backpacker today. I'm going to Barú. So I found in the internet a source that told there's a public bus, very cheap, like 2,000 pesos from the castle San Felipe. It goes through the worst parts of Cartagena, and then you get to a town which is called Caballo. Let's find out if all works out. So this is the bus, public, with no air condition, but beautiful decoration, as you can see. All nice public bus, will cost like 2,000 pesos. So I just arrived in Hotel Las Islas in Barú. So how long did it take actually? I took the airplane at 6 in Bogota. I was in Cartagena airport like 7:30. I took a cab for 15,000 pesos. I was on the bus like 8 o'clock and now it's 9:45 and arrived at the Hotel Las Islas in Barú. So I paid 15,000 for the taxi, 2,000 for the colectivo. Colectivo, actually, I need to explain. Those are the buses who drive everywhere in Colombia and they collect everybody. So they make a tour and the tour and the tour. They're not so fast because they're looking for passengers. And then I took from Caballos. I took this motor taxi with Hernan and that was 20,000. So a cheap way to get here, because if you take the boat it might be a bit more expensive. So I got my room, which is cool. It's a good room. It has beach view, sea view, and I have a pool. The hotel is very interesting. It's very cool, embedded in nature. You have beachside bungalows and you have like treehouse bungalows, which are a little bit further away from the beach. But as you can see here, for example, you go all the way up. Already made new friends. Everybody is smiling, everybody is friendly. They have a good command of English. Everything seems to be of quality. So you have a wonderful beach. Look at this. Isn't that wonderful? So, and I have to tell you something. Out there is a floating island. And on that floating island, there is a cool box with ice and beer. And you can swim out and drink all the beer if you want. And this is offered from the hotel. The interesting is there are 3 different restaurants. So you have one restaurant which is for breakfast, where we're going now. There's a second restaurant for lunch, and there's a third one for dinner. And the space where this hotel is built, it's huge, 50 hectares. They have 54 bungalows, but currently it's low season. Only 6 are in use. For every bungalow you have a bike or 2 bikes depending on the occupation. Then you always can call for one of those golf carts. They drive you everywhere. There are no clouds, just blue sky. Pretty hot though. I'm not used to. In Bogota it's quite cold. And also something, I saw lizards. Oh, it's bloody hot. Yeah, but I think I'm going in the wrong direction. I found it finally. Very good. So that looks like a wonderful breakfast. That's dragon fruit. I love that. I usually eat that for breakfast. Just look at this breakfast you can get here. Oh my god, getting hungry again. And this is where you can get breakfast. It's a bit windy because I show you right now. Let's make a little turn. That's where you eat breakfast in Hotel Las Islas in Barú. Isn't that a wonderful view? So this is where people usually arrive when they come by boat. The entrance of the hotel, as you can see, it's a very nice entrance to the hotel. When you wait for your transfer, your shuttle boat, you also can chill in the hammocks a little bit. So I like that hotel because you can arrive by boat and helicopter, or on the backseat of a motorcycle, which is the best. So here I am again. So that was very funny. I made a shot without hat, and I have to say it's bad hair day. Maybe one day we will let you see this. So, first day in the hotel, arrived early after a very interesting motorbike drive, public bus drive. Very cheap, very efficient, very good. The hotel is very complete. It's on a huge area, so you're not getting disturbed by neighbors. Beach is great. Water is warm, but you can go and swim out to the floating island, and there's a cooler with free beer, which is awesome. There's a great beach restaurant bar where they have octopus and like good fish, everything fresh, and already make friends. Most of the stuff, they're all having English classes. That's very interesting. So you can actually interact with everybody, even if you don't speak Spanish. The room is actually very nice. I'm here up in the clubhouse. It has 3 or 4 floors. So people are coming here to see the sunset. Tonight we'll see illuminating plankton, hopefully. And let's see what other surprises we're going to see. So that's it for the moment. I'm hungry, gotta get some dinner, and yeah. So this is the other way to move around in the Hotel Las Islas in Barú. George, where are we going to go first?
Clubhouse.
Clubhouse.
The clubhouse.
Okay, so first station will be the clubhouse. So we arrived at the clubhouse, and this is the ground floor, which is very big. Usually they use it as a big restaurant for dinner. It's a very nice room with the super cool ceiling. So let's go up to the first floor and see what we can find there. So that's around the corner. Here you have the elevator, and you go here to the corner and you have a nice view. That's the club room. They're currently cleaning. Very cool. It's an air-conditioned room. It's like a library. You can chill. You have art. You have a telescope. I'm not sure why they have a telescope here. So, what a view. So, This is what you can see. Right now you don't see that, what I see, but I will give you some view. What do you think now? You like it? Isn't that a nice view? Third floor, dinner restaurant, a nice little bar on this side. And you don't need to walk like me. There's an elevator up to this floor. And then there is one more to go, number 4. Oh, very nice. So solarium, if you want to get cooked, you can come up here. This is what you get. The view from up here, you see some bungalows, the Treehouse Bungalows. Good, that's the Clubhouse. So now we are going to visit Treehouse Bungalows. Very interesting. Look at this. Can you see that? That's an intercom. So if you want to visit your friends in this bungalow, you have to ring. And then they have a camera upstairs and they can say, sorry dude, I'm busy, I have no time for you, come later again. Let's give you that view. That's just amazing. Can you see that? That's so cool. So let's get inside here. That looks very nice. It's actually quite similar to my bungalow. I enjoy sunset here in my hotel, in my beautiful bungalow. I go to my pool. And I swim until the edge. This is my bungalow. And this is how the edge looks. And this is sunset in Hotel Las Islas in Barú, in your private bungalow pool. Isn't that cool? I met Robert and his daughter Vanessa in Hotel Las Islas in Barú, so I made friends. And I'm very interested in about their opinion of the hotel, because to me it looked as a very romantic hotel, but they went there as a family. So, Robert, how was your experience in Las Islas?
Well, we started out at the Sofitel Santa Clara. I knew that I had been to Cartagena, and I knew it was a great city for walking and seeing architecture. But my daughter Vanessa loves beach vacations. So I booked this through American Express, and I called American Express and I asked them where would be a good beach place to go with my daughter, and they didn't have very many recommendations. So I actually called the concierge here at the Santa Clara, and we talked about the Rosario Islands, but they said there wasn't really anything luxurious there. It was mostly simple accommodations. But they mentioned this hotel, Las Islas. So I went online and I saw that the bungalows had separate bungalows, which I knew she would love, and that each room either came with a treehouse, separate swimming pool, or private jacuzzi, bicycles, kayaks, and paddleboards. And I knew my daughter would love that because she likes water sports. And it was great. It was a real family place. The food was terrific. We didn't have to worry about the ice and the water, and It was a really good family vacation, and I was surprised that we didn't see more families. It was a couple of honeymooners we met, but it really is a great place for families. And I think Vanessa would agree with that, right?
Yeah.
So, go ahead.
So what did you experience? What did you do in the hotel which was cool?
Well, it's definitely very romantic for like newlyweds, but it's also good for like kids because he said they have like paddle boards and kayaks, and the water's beautiful. You can swim a lot, so they definitely are kid friendly as well. And everybody is so nice at the hotel, so it's definitely fine for anybody.
So what did you like most in the hotel?
Definitely like the water, like the ocean and the paddle boards and
Snorkeling.
everything. Yeah, and all like the excursions that you can do. Definitely the activities.
Great snorkeling, and they provided very good equipment for snorkeling.
Yeah.
All things that fit perfectly, no leaking, and everything was really good. And like Vanessa said, the people were so simpatico. It was really terrific. The food was good. They had stuff like that. She likes waffles in the morning, and pancakes, and pasta. All of that was available, and it was great.
Yeah. There's something you didn't like too much? Something disturbing?
It's a very big. It's on how many acres did you say? Hectares? It was
Like 50 hectares.
yeah. It's a very, very big piece of property. So, but they were great. They came with golf carts to take you around. So we were there when it was very quiet. I'm not sure how efficient things would operate if the hotel was completely full. But for us, it was really nice. We were there 3 nights, and I think that was kind of we did most of the excursions. I think 3 nights was probably enough for us, right? And it was a nice contrast between Cartagena is not much of it's not a beach town, and Las Islas, it was a great contrast of a vacation, a great combination of both historical Cartagena and then an amazing beach. The water was fantastic. It's a Caribbean, which is unusual in South America because South America is mostly either Atlantic or Pacific, and we were in the Caribbean, which was beautiful. And the Rosario Islands, which is off the coast of Las Islas, is very interesting for visiting and for snorkeling.
What didn't you like too much?
I mean, it's a beautiful piece of property, but he said it's not like the most efficient because once it gets fully booked, you'll probably have to like wait longer for the golf carts, and the weather is like very hot. But overall, it's a beautiful piece of property.
Oh, I know what you didn't like.
But you got bitten a lot by mosquitoes.
Yes,
Yeah.
I got eaten alive by the mosquitoes, so there's a lot of bugs there. So you
Right.
have to be prepared with bug spray.
Yeah.
They do provide bug spray, but I don't know how reliable it
But
is.
it's it's very you're living in nature there.
The private bungalows have a
Yeah.
lot of bugs.
The bungalows are very cool. They're all individual bungalows, and it's very unique. I definitely would recommend it, and I think that the hotel should talk more about it as a family destination, because when you look at the brochure, the first thing I looked at, oh wow, how romantic! You have your own bungalow, you have your own private beach, and but it's for everybody. It really is.
So you guys are from New York and you decided to come to Colombia. Why Colombia? You didn't have like some bad feelings when
I had been to Cartagena before. My daughter is studying Spanish, so she suggested South America, and of course I was looking for some place that I knew would be safe.
Yeah.
So having been to Cartagena, I knew that it was already a safe city, an interesting city with all the great architecture, but I knew it was missing the beach. But I know that she likes beach vacations, so I knew part of it I had. I satisfied half the vacation. I knew I was looking for the beach piece, and we got lucky on this Las Islas, and it's great. We're back here now at the Sofitel in Santa Clara because the hotel is only half an hour from the airport, so it's a very convenient. It's a non-stop flight from Miami to Cartagena, and it's a very convenient city to visit. You can learn a lot. We're practicing our Spanish and we're having fun.
What do you like most about Cartagena, the city?
It's a beautiful city. There's a lot of diversity around and different like buildings, like colonial. And then I also learned I feel like my Spanish improved a lot because you have to like talk in Spanish. Not many people really understand. You have to like really like be able to speak like in Spanish to order food, get somewhere. So I feel like my Spanish really improved going here, only for like a week. It didn't improve. So imagine coming here for like a month, you're almost fluent.
Wonderful. So, Robert, Vanessa, thank you very much for this interview.
I would definitely, I'm going to tell my friends in New York that it's someplace that they would really, really like. I would definitely recommend it.
Good. And we say hi from Colombia to everybody who's watching the video, and we say goodbye.
Muchas gracias.
That's it from Paradisiac Hotel Las Islas in Barú. You will find the link to book the hotel in the description section, and don't forget to subscribe. And send the link of my channel to everybody you think might be interested in traveling to Colombia. I say goodbye and hope seeing you soon here in Colombia or back on my channel.